What is good, clouded people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, back with possibly some great news, but most likely it's just another theory as always, so don't get your hopes up. There is word out there that Lil Uzi Vert might be dropping LUV Is Rage 3 tomorrow on Friday. Let's talk about it. Before we begin, Shoutout Yadiiiigg, another Uzi and clout rapper news and analysis YouTuber who brought this topic to my attention. Definitely go check out his content if you haven't already. Okay, so to get started, as we all know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, as well as the fact that Lil Uzi Vert's Love series is predicated upon the theme of love, whether it be about actually being in love, heartbreak, or whatever comes along with those two topics. More specifically, the original LUV Is Rage mixtape was centered around the beginning of Lil Uzi and Britney Bird's relationship, in which he was still trying to lock that booty down. The Perfect Love tape was all about their perfect loving relationship with a brighter vibe while he was in the honeymoon phase. And lastly, LUV Is Rage 2 was about their hardships and ultimate breakup, as we've all listened to with the famous lyrics from EXO Tour Life, "I don't really care if you cry, on the real you should have never lied." So given all the hardships are done and over with, and because of the obvious underlying meaning Valentine's Day holds, fans believe tomorrow he will release the successor in the series, LUV Is Rage 3, to explain the next step in his journey of love with Britney. Not Britney Bird though, this time we're talking about Brittany Renner, who in my opinion may have the fattest ass I've ever seen in my life. Natural, of course. I don't care about them Kim K plastic cheeks. Or maybe I do, I can't knock it till I've tried them. But I digress. If you recall, Lil Uzi Vert had a relationship of sorts with Brittany Renner for a few months at the end of 2018. Whether you want to call it a relationship or he was just smashing, I don't care. In my book, if it was multiple times, there's something there. But either way, after he ghosted her, she blasted him with a crazy viral voicemail that you've probably heard talking about he's with other girls and whatnot.
I've given you so many chances after embarrassing me publicly time after time again when I know you still fuck with that other bitch.
But in summary, she was just relentless with publicizing their issues afterwards to promote her book and to gain clout in general, honestly, and without a single response from Uzi. With that being said, fans believe Uzi will finally respond to the foolishness in LUV Is Rage 3 about what actually went down, and quite possibly in the EXO Tour Life Part 2 that we've been hearing about so much lately from Uzi himself. This theory is supported by Uzi's past tendency to surprise release projects, with LUV Is Rage 1.5 coming out of nowhere with no promo, as well as all the other projects with no more than a week's notice. Additionally, A Boogie is releasing his album Artist 2.0 on the same day with 2 features from Uzi, so there might be some viability in marketing both projects at the same time and joining their fan bases, since they are both on each other's projects and they are both signed to the same label, Atlantic. However, in my opinion, I think all of this is bullshit. No offense to all the fans who want this to happen. I want it to happen too, don't get me wrong. But I don't think much of this evidence is supported by actual facts. It kind of just feels like a fantasy or ideal situation wherein Uzi would drop multiple projects so soon. The main reason I don't believe LUV Is Rage 3 is dropping, at least for now, is because I am almost certain Eternal Atake is the next project we should expect due to the imagery Uzi has been posting on social media lately. Using outer space diction such as liftoff, coming down, and most importantly, emojis. The LUV Is Rage series was associated with dragon emojis, whereas Eternal Atake consists of the alien and UFO type emojis. Furthermore, with such a large artist of A Boogie dropping on the same day, there is no way, in my opinion, Uzi and his team would release LUV Is Rage 3 due to the chance that it wouldn't go #1 for at least 1 week. Uzi is a top tier or tier 2 at the lowest rapper at this point, thus it would be an embarrassment in most situations for his sophomore album to not go #1, as it did the first time. Not only does A Boogie have a history of going #1 and staying there for multiple weeks, but also Justin Bieber is dropping his album tomorrow too. Therefore, most likely not even A Boogie will be at the top of the charts. As I've mentioned in previous videos, Uzi will drop Eternal Atake in a little over a month from now, between March 22nd and 27th, or around these dates, due to the Heaven's Gate connection, but also to gain some buzz through the A Boogie features and releasing a single in order to pad the stats of Eternal Attack's first week sales, because we all know how important that is these days. With that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, branding a PH on Brittany Renner's fat left booty cheek before Uzi drops. Let me know in the comments if y'all would rather have Eternal Attack or LUV Is Rage 3. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for daily Uzi and Cloud Rapper news videos. Peace out, cloudy people. Know what I'm saying?